Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I was lost like you, friend. In the face of persecution and hatred, I broke. I hated myself and my almighty body. But no longer. You will find meaning where all so much endure. You will find belonging in the process of singularity. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something, some meaning, but never take control of your destiny? I'm sure seem to have quieted down.
What is this?
Have a nice time.
Pouze v případě nouze volejte 112. Na místní oddíl státní policie se obracejte přímo.
Are you telling me you don't think they should all be moved there?
No, it's spread throughout Europe. Hand it over. You better hope all your paperwork is in order, Hanser. An unauthorized clank in the city could mean big trouble for you.
We've got enough trouble as it is.
Is that right? 1 second. Central, confirm a BH-847. You must have some kind of super weapon under the hood.
What I have is a job to do.
Do
And no
not
time
let
to
me
waste.
keep you there. Get moving, asshole.
his wallet with his fake arms and pulled it out like everything was fine.
Like I'm always telling you, Mano, people in old country are more genuine. They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. Politely. That is what...
Go away, Clegg. We're closed.
Oh, he is not here to gamble, Vanna. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. And who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Oh, you hear that, Mano? Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, and no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I think the best way to describe me is a troubleshooter, and a friend of Vaclav Koller. He tells me you have a shipment for him, so I figured I'd do him a favor and pick it up.
Look, Vado. The man who still believes in dealing honestly. But only up to a point. Koller must have told you that I refused to give him the calibrator. You know, dealing with logs these days is bad business. How desperate Koller must be to send someone like you. And the answer is still no.
I'm here because there are certain ideals like friendship and keeping one's word that are worth any risk. You look like the kind of man who understands that.
Do you remember, Vano? When I told you that nobody knows what loyalty means anymore? Some people still do. So tell me, Mr. Friendship, how far are you willing to go to help out a friend in need?
If someone needs my help, I give it. Any way I can.
It is like I am always telling him, you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Thanks. And what's it gonna cost me?
Listen to the man, Miller. Even when he gets what he wants, he does not trust it. What shall we do with such a man? What will it cost? A favor.
What kind of favor?
Don't worry. I will let you know in due time. It won't be too painful. Not for you. What do you say? Do we have a deal, Mr.?
Jensen, we have a deal.
Excellent. Upstairs in my office, you will find Collar's calibrator. I will be in touch.
Boy is president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg.
What's next?
And in the US, millions of workers lost their jobs.
All right, Kohler. I've got your neuroplasticity calibrator.
That's great! I'm gonna pencil you in for that optimization procedure. Just as soon as I'm done with this house call.
What house call?
I got this. The client, you know, doesn't like to be kept waiting.
Neither do I, Kohler.
This is a license.
Call me when you're ready.
You cannot always kill a man for every little thing. That is the thing. You know why, brother?
Nothing suspicious here.
You are going to die with this strange car. 2029 car.
I should have stayed in bed.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
Adam Jensen.
The city's still failing. Dozens were killed.
Adam Jensen, please report to Peter Chang's office. Adam Jensen to Peter Chang's office. Thank you.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now, a meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
Patience is the first thing to learn to have. Second, patience is the first thing to learn to have. I'm sorry.
No, I never met the guy.
It doesn't matter. He was still one of us. He's down
Despite whatever praises the underground media.
Close my eyes, but all I see is strings of code swirling on my lid.
Maybe the connection is that
So, you've decided you need some practice, huh? You know the best tip my training officer ever gave me? Reload your weapon before it's empty. Saves time. If you zoom in using iron sight, you'll acquire targets faster. Try it. You'll see the difference. Of course, you know a headshot is the fastest way to take down a target. But watch out for helmets. They'll slow you down. Okay, if your target is wearing armor, you'll do less damage per round. See how many rounds it takes to get through? Let's try armor piercing this time. Remember that, Agent. The right tool for the right situation. Could save your life. Now, let's take a look at the technical targets. These are tougher to disable using regular ammo. They tell me shooting security devices isn't usually the best way to go. You should try to disable them. Once you've disabled a security device, your armor-piercing rounds will take it out more easily. You should always have at least one backup weapon, so you can improvise, adapt, overcome any situation. Hoorah! Seems like you're warmed up now. Let's go over some of the other aspects of your weapon. I like how silencers reduce sound, but the trade-off is less stopping power, less damage per hit. See how much extra ammo you need because of the silencer? Back to normal. But if you need to be quiet, Adam, the silencer's the way to go. Just remember the decreased damage. You know, there are several other types of attachments you can use to upgrade your weapons. Keep your eyes open for them. Again, reloading your weapon before it's empty saves time. The pistol in full auto will take down targets fast, but it'll burn through your ammo. That's your refresher, but I'm sure you already knew all that stuff, Adam. Feel free to come back anytime.
Patience is the first thing you learn.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and the surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. Agent Singh is a big loss. But don't blame yourself. I'm sure you did all you could.
It could have been worse. That's why I want to find these guys. Maybe I'll talk to McCready, see if I can help.
Good luck with that. He chewed me out for asking if I could help with the case. I should have kept his new key card. I don't want him stinking up my range anyway.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
Don't give up, Arya. Semper Fi.
Hoorah.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
Maybe the connection is that their composition could tell us a lot, but is that trigger that unlicensed identity? You know,
I'll nail it.
Terrible.
especially if they're posturing. A reaction would be great on your thing.
These guys might as well be going. You take one of them.
And many of the
These are the chances we need.
ventilation of the violence and rhetoric has only wide effects. Keep it.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Last night, the collective published the tax returns of the 50 richest people in Switzerland. It made for some very interesting reading.
You know as much as I do about these guys. They're augmented, well-trained, and very dangerous. And they seem to be massive weapons and augs for some sort of attack.
Where to start
We
with
don't know
theorizing
what.
percentages? We're comparing notes.
This guy is the face of the gym and a charismatic force of nature. They call him... Bull of the North and the heart of the gym.
They have real names to someone. Most likely eyewitnesses who smashed in the explosion.
They risked his life during the AUG incident. He is proudly augmented and parades his AUGs around for wherever, whenever he likes.
No, it's the right answer. Things got pretty hairy.
Terrible for his wife.
I've run DNA checks through all the outstations. Nothing.
Classified secret documents, causing several Fortune 500
Do the
companies
gin
to go
still
bankrupt.
believe what's in
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Now I think my blood is about 60% Catholic.
Thanks. Keep digging.
This is the last
designed to get maximum
Analyst White, DC Security Chief Collins. White, Security Chief Collins, thank you. Agent Norton, report to Agent Green. Fully urgent.
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
Urgent. Katarina Norton to Agent Green's office. Agent Norton, report to Agent Green. Fully urgent.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list so my eyes saw all
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Jensen, I need to see you, now!
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things?
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then? The problem with your orbs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Rosika investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
With all due respect, we were blindsided in Dubai, and those mercs put up one hell of a firefight. I'd like to know who they were.
They were augmented, Jensen. Chances are this will lead right back home.
To the train station attack?
Maybe. It's possible. But we won't know for sure if we don't investigate both. Mac's a solid agent. I'm confident he'll dig up something on the gold masks. In the meantime, I want you looking into Rosika before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
Yes, sir. You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Rosika? Public transportation's not stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, Agent.
I do not need to remind you folks that this is the third such attack destroying Prague in 6 months. All of them occurring after Dr. Dallas Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence.
For fuck's sake, Agent!
I'm doing extra communication for No, that group seems to have shriveled out.
Alex, did we get anything from the Whisper chip?
We got something, but Jane has provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Hello.
Že tady sedět nesmíš. No tak, vypadni v okna.
Not much going on.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. Don't like the feeling.
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business.
Can't even trust the department.
All right, Miller, I'm at the Metro.
Perfect timing. Chang says your private chariot will arrive any time you call up Rizika Station on the map.
Chang, you had him hack into Prague's public transit company so I can get to Rizika?
Plan A wasn't working.
Hundreds of millions of dollars disappeared from the stock market overnight. The world still hasn't recovered. I almost lost my house.
Papíry, prosím.
This is getting to be a real pain.
Chvilku strpení, prosím. Skenuju. Co pak tady máme? OK. Žádný problémy? Tak jo, Augu. Můžeš jít dál.
Stay safe. Live like this anymore.
What you're telling me is that you're more concerned about
Moving from current position.
Několik osob.
Ukažte mi papíry.
Podrobnosti najdete na webu státní policie. Potenciální zmatené
Fucking Drachmir. You looking for permit? Come back later. We're waiting for new ink.
This area is restricted to you, Og.
Get out of here, Clank.
Don't know why I never get to work the checkpoint.
get rid of those train cars. Creeping me out. Fucking Dracula.
Potential security threat. Activating search and execute mode.
We haven't finished. Find me some
Wonder what that
answers.
Vano guy wanted to talk about.
There has to be a better way to do this. Come on. I don't think it's likely that we'll find anything.
Check him.
I am convinced I will not find anything. Not sure why they went after that old dog bastard. Something is happening, but I do not know what.
What do you mean he's being manipulated? I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers, at the mercy of a manhole. They say there is a resurgence. Pavel is impressionable. I'm hiding.
Like you, friends. In face, take control of your destiny, brother. I'll make sure you
Get it to work faster.
Stay there, Blake! It is I who have triumphed! Shit. What now?
Send more men to the front door.
I think we are okay now.
Let's hope it stays this calm.
Hey, get out! Hiding! You have no honor!
old times. Right, boys, my patrol when trouble happens. Off we go. Could have been a dog. Come on, bratishka. Down there, look!
Какого хуя?
Will be my kill today.
I do not have time for trouble.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
If you guys want me to work, please don't shoot me.
You want to tell me what's going on here?
Arts and crafts?
Looks like an old toy factory to me. Except something tells me it's not toys you make here.
This is Drahomir's place. The men outside are his men. They use it to, well, to run whatever scam they have going at the time.
And what scam do they have going right now?
Documents. I make forgeries for Drahomir and his men. Fake permits and passports and police credentials. Whatever he wants, or whatever he thinks he can push on people. Basically, if Drahomir tells me to make it, I make it.
So it's a forgery ring, and you're pretty much at the heart of it.
Makes me sound like a ringleader. Milena is no ringleader. I'm not very good at saying no to people who point guns at me.
How did you get mixed up with these scam artists?
I started forging documents to help my friends. There were people in my life I didn't want to lose. To watch someone get displaced just because they are augmented.
Displaced to the Utilec complex, Gollum City.
There are people there who do not deserve to be. They are sent to hell simply because their permits aren't up to date enough.
So you work for these guys because you think it's the right thing to do?
I work for them because they scare me. The men outside, their job is to protect me. Either I fulfill the orders Drahomir throws at me, or he does that whole gun-waving thing. I do not like guns.
What else can you tell me about Drahomir?
He runs a fake police checkpoint with some friends of his. The police credentials I made for them. They are some of my best work. Very convincing. Unfortunately.
So the real cops, they think Drahomir is one of them?
Either that, or he pays them off. They say there is a brotherhood among police officers. I guess it extends even to the fake ones.
Look, I've already run into your friend Drahomir at a shady checkpoint just down the street.
That's him. He stops every AUG he can, intimidates them into buying all sorts of fake documents.
Yeah, well, he's not gonna be doing that anymore.
You stood up to him? With him out of the picture, the rest of his men couldn't even run a pastry stand. You've pretty much put an end to their entire scam. No more extortion. No more forcing me to work for them.
Good. And just so we're clear, you're gonna stop forging documents now.
I don't like getting into trouble. And even worse is other people suffering because of me. No more faking documents ever again. Unless someone really needed one. Then I'd probably do it. I mean, if we knew for a fact that we could help someone. We should do whatever we can, right?
It depends what you have in mind.
The docs I make, they really can fool the authorities. Sort of.
Sort of?
Drahomir flooded the streets with forgeries, so the city started tracking more, adding scanners, validation numbers. Now, unless one of my permits gets activated in the city database, it's just plastic.
So you're telling me these people pay for forgeries and then probably get deported anyway?
It doesn't have to be that way. I have 2 permits that I literally just made. And I think we can really help these people. If you're willing.
Alright, how do we help?
Their names are Edward Broad and Irenka Bauer. Drahomir was going to charge them like 20 more times. But maybe you could just give them the forgeries? Early Christmas present?
You said it's just plastic, that people get deported anyway. How does this help them?
I think I know how to get them activated. As long as you're willing to follow through.
Alright. I'll go meet Edward and Irenka. In the meantime, are you going to be okay here?
Once they learn that Drahomir's been taken care of, the others will leave me alone. He's the one I'm scared of.
We've already taken care of the guys outside. They won't be a problem.
Thank you. As mysterious military types go, you're pretty neat, I guess. By the way, there is a safe over there where they keep their money. I'll give you the code. 2489. Feel free to help yourself.
What about you?
Way ahead of you.
And just for the record, my eyeballs... has to say. And I'm digressing.
We were machines, sir. But terror and pain have turned us into souls. There is something struggling within. Moments when something enters into us. Thoughts come upon us which are not of us. We feel what we did not used to feel. We hear voices. Teach us to have children so that we may love them. Primus, is that you?
Are you Arinka Bauer?
Who are you? Please, take whatever you want. Just leave us alone.
I didn't come here to take anything.
You haven't? Arenka, she gets very scared. Whatever you've come to tell her, you should first tell me. I am the robot Helena. Arenka is not well. We must shield her.
Arenka paid someone to make her an AUG permit. To keep her from being taken to Gollum City. That someone wants to come through.
Really? If that's true, we'll be very happy. If we can stay in Prague, maybe they'll even... There was once a great play that predicted so much. Robots, revolutions, the future of mankind. She memorized all of it. It's her way. It's my way of trying to understand.
I'll take your word for it. Here. This permit is good enough to fool anyone who takes a look at it.
Does this mean I don't have to hide anymore?
It's not that simple. You're still in danger. The permit needs to be activated. Otherwise, a routine scan will mark you for Gollum just the same.
I don't understand.
Sorry. There's no legal way for you to stay here. You should prepare for the worst.
We don't know how to prepare.
I'll take care of the activation. Just keep a low profile until I can get it sorted out.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Been dead a long, long time.
I can't go on like
Get lost, dog, before we turn our attention to you.
Oh! Thank you. Thank you so much for what you've done. Thank you. I didn't know what to do. There are not many people a man like me can call on for help.
What did they want?
What everybody wants. Money. To feel strong. At first I thought they were here to take me away. Any moment now, they will take me away.
Maybe it doesn't have to come to that.
Don't get an old man's hopes up. Unless... My daughter? Did she send you? She did, didn't she? Why else would you? Please, tell me. When can I see them?
No, that's not who sent me. You paid someone for an AUG permit. Do you remember?
Oh, yes. Those officers who stopped me. Sure, I remember. They charged me 3 times already. Said it was a very complicated process. I knew it wouldn't get me anywhere.
But you kept paying?
I was desperate. I would pay 100 more times if it meant I could stay close to my family, to what is left of them. I want to stay in Prague.
Why did you get augmented in the first place?
When my children had children, I wanted to keep up with them, mentally and physically. I wanted to take them to the park, push them on a swing.
Before the incident.
Right. Incident. How ironic, hmm? I get augmented so I can be closer to them, and now it's not permitted.
What happens if they catch you without a valid AUG permit?
They'll take me to that complex they built. Golem City.
Are you ready for that if it happens?
Not one bit. I'm an old man. I'd rather die somewhere that's familiar than live somewhere that's not. Golem City. Pfft. It's for criminals and revolutionaries. I am neither.
Where's your family now?
They're here in Prague. There are places I can go sometimes, from where I can catch glimpses of them, and at least I know they're all right.
You never speak to them?
Maybe someday. I think I still have a chance with my grandson. Children are better at forgiveness than adults. Is it not true?
They're better at forgetting. Here. This permit should fool anyone at a glance.
I remember the officer saying I would have to pay again. Is that true?
No, I'm not here to collect. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that. So, what now? Do I have to activate something? I can put on my nice coat if necessary. If I have to wait in line, I'll wait in line. I don't complain.
The situation's a little less legal than that.
Oh. Do you need me to break in somewhere?
I'll take care of it. Just try to keep a low profile until I figure out how to validate your number.
All right. I can do that. I will wait here.
Milena, I met with both those AUGs you made permits for. Now what?
There's a computer at the government kiosk that handles the augment permit registry. You'll have to access it, quote unquote.
You mean break in?
The code to the server room is 6788. Be careful, there may be other forms of security.
All right, I got it.
It is the dawn of a new age. I have searched for salvation, and I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine god, friends. Join us. The Church of the Machine God does not claim to have all the answers.
In apparent retribution for that
All
act,
the answers.
yes, folks.
Come, pilgrims.
These are troubled times indeed.
Do not live in fear any longer.
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus.
Do you despair for your future?
Oncology, quality, excellence.
Stává se tady z toho Golem City.
Restoring the past.
Naser si, Augu!
No doubt many viewers were horrified by that story I brought to you last.
Jdi mi z očí, Augu. Nejdřív mi vyhodíš město do vzduchu a teď čekáš, že já na tebe budu slušná? Buď rád, že ti neplivnu do ksichtu. Kdyby bylo po mým, všechny by vás zavřeli a strčili na nějaký ostrov uprostřed oceánu. Zasraná plechovka. Zatracený augové. Naser si auto.
Je to vaše občanská...
Nic než zasrat stroj. A nejsi bezpečný.
Relax, Brad. The worst that can happen. Get shot. Keep quiet.
Moving from current position. I have found the answer. Wisdom lies in the machine world, friends. Join us. Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something? Something...
Stars is the Monday.
Back home, you would already escape.
I admire your professionalism, Brad.
Should not make so much noise.
Relax, Brad. The worst that can happen is that you'll get shot.
Go away. Stay there!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Beginning of a new age, and like always, change is fine.
Zatracený Augore.
That was 6 months ago. Earlier today,
Jensen, you find Fletcher?
Haven't made it to Rosika Station yet.
What? What are you waiting for? Cheng's a former Black Hat, one of the best around. His hack of the transit lines will work.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Man, can't fake the pigs. You would open your eyes to the truth, friend.
Moving from current position.
Nice time for a walk.
Stay safe.
Santo and augment the people just like you are here.
Hey, does anyone hear a cranky?
Right here in the city.
Can't take that kickback.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building and I suspect
Access granted.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Authorized presence confirmed. Intruder protocols engaged. You are not the authorized homeowner. Your presence in this home is not certified. Please vacate the premises.
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid.
You have chosen not to leave. Please confine yourself to a corner and wait for local authorities to arrive.
They committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electoral.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence
Anomaly
confirmed.
detected.
Intruder protocol
Trace program
engaged.
initiated.
You are not
Access
the
granted.
authorized.
This is the apartment where the alarm went off.
Probably just the neighbor's cat. These new AI systems are too...
Security is of utmost importance.
Moving to alarm panel! Only cowards cloak! It's no less than you deserve!
Also known as the human resident.
Sir.
I gave the police a list of all the renters in my building that I suspect of being offenders. What do you do that for? I'm protecting the rules of this building. Most of them on that list are a few months late and their rent is due.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Partial reporting.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata. Unauthorized presence confirmed.
Anomaly detected.
Intruder protocol
Access
engaged.
granted.
Security is of utmost importance. I agree. Let's keep the world away. Your secrets are laid bare. Would you rather I sounded different?
Causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between you and me, folks, the collective is the most dangerous criminal. From Piper, Ariel is constantly bringing you facts and
Welcome to your smart home system. I'm sure they'll be happy to comply.
Ariel, up in the stratosphere. New York.
Wonderful. Hello?
But those Starbucks... Security people give me the creeps. What do you expect?
Here we go.
Hasta 10 hours.